In the ever-shifting world of Hollywood, few stories capture resilience like that of Kevin Costner. In a single year, he lost a hit television role, vast personal wealth, and a long-standing marriage. Yet none of it defined his end. His life is not just about fame or failure, but about conviction. From Oscar-winning triumphs to public setbacks, Costner's journey reflects a man repeatedly tested by success and loss. What makes his story compelling is not just what he achieved, but what he endured and how he kept building, even when everything around him seemed to fall apart. A childhood without roots. Born on January 18, 1955 in Linwood, Costner grew up in a constantly moving household. His father's job required frequent relocations, leaving young Kevin perpetually the new kid. Towns changed, schools shifted, and friendships reset. This instability shaped him deeply. He learned to observe before speaking, to read people before trusting them. Beneath that adaptability was a quiet loneliness that followed him through childhood. Yet, it also became his strength. That early emotional awareness would later define his acting, allowing him to portray sincerity and depth in ways audiences instinctively trusted and believed. Finding escape in water and words. Amid constant change, Costner found refuge in swimming and storytelling. Competitive swimming offered discipline, while books and films opened emotional worlds he could inhabit. As a teenager, he wrote poetry, private reflections no one else saw. He also sang in church choirs, unknowingly nurturing his ability to perform. Raised in a Baptist household, he absorbed values of hard work and perseverance from his father. These early influences created a foundation, a man driven not just by ambition, but by an internal need to express, to connect, and to build something meaningful beyond the instability he had always known. Choosing the uncertain path, at California State University Fullerton, Costner studied business, a practical choice masking an impractical dream. Acting felt risky, vulnerable, and far removed from his upbringing. Yet he couldn't ignore it. Quietly, he began taking acting classes, testing his instincts. By graduation in 1978, he made a life-altering decision to pursue acting fully. It was not met with enthusiasm, especially from his father, who understood the odds. Still, Costner chose uncertainty over safety. He married Cindy Silva the same year, stepping into a future defined not by stability, but by relentless pursuit. Years of obscurity and rejection, the early years were far from glamorous. Costner worked odd jobs, truck driver, stagehand, fish hatchery laborer, while chasing auditions. Hollywood barely noticed him. Small roles came and went without impact. He was labeled fine but forgettable, a dangerous place for any actor. Rejection became routine. Yet, he persisted with the stubbornness of someone accustomed to not belonging. He didn't wait for opportunity. He chased it daily. These years forged resilience. They taught him that success was not about immediate recognition, but about endurance, the willingness to keep showing up when nothing seemed to move forward. The break that almost broke him. In 1983, Costner landed a role in The Big Chill, directed by Lawrence Kasdan. It seemed like his breakthrough, until his scenes were completely cut. After years of struggle, his moment vanished in the editing room. For many, it would have been the end. For Costner, it became a turning point. Kasdan, feeling responsible, later offered him another opportunity. That second chance came with Silverado, where Costner finally showed what he was capable of. The industry began to notice. The door had finally opened. The rise to stardom, the late 1980s, marked a rapid ascent. In The Untouchables, alongside Sean Connery and Robert De Niro, Costner held his ground. Then came Bull Durham, where his charm and authenticity captivated audiences. By the time Field of Dreams arrived, he had become the embodiment of quiet belief, the everyman chasing something extraordinary. His performances resonated deeply, not through spectacle, but sincerity. Hollywood had finally found its leading man, and audiences found someone they could believe in. Defying Hollywood with vision. In 1990, Costner took a massive risk directing and starring in Dances with Wolves. The film defied industry logic, long runtime, subtitled indigenous dialogue, and a reflective pace. Studios doubted it. Costner invested his own resources, betting everything on his vision. The result was historic: 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director. At 35, he stood at the pinnacle of Hollywood power. But the same intensity that fueled his success also demanded sacrifice. Behind the accolades, the personal cost, time away from family, emotional distance, was quietly accumulating. The price of ambition. As Costner's career soared, his personal life began to fracture. Long absences and total immersion in work strained his marriage to Cindy Silva, eventually leading to its end. Later, history echoed itself. At the height of renewed success, including his role in Yellowstone, another marriage collapsed. His passion for ambitious projects, like investing millions into his Horizon film series, drew criticism and financial risk. Yet, Costner never retreated. He remained committed to storytelling, even when the industry labeled his choices reckless. For him, creation was not optional. It was identity. Peace beyond the spotlight. By 2024, Costner had reached something fame never gave him: perspective. Surrounded by his children, he found grounding in family rather than accolades. He continued working, developing stories at his own pace, no longer driven by validation. The boy who once felt out of place had become a man comfortable in his own skin. He understood that true success wasn't measured by awards or wealth, but by what remained when those disappeared. His journey revealed a deeper truth. Peace is not found in constant winning, but in knowing what truly matters and refusing to lose it again. Conclusion: the story of Kevin Costner is not one of uninterrupted triumph, but of relentless continuation. He lost fortunes, relationships, and public favor more than once, yet he never stopped building. His life stands as a testament to conviction, that belief in one's vision can outlast failure, criticism, and even personal loss. In the end, what defines him is not the Oscars or box office numbers, but persistence. When everything fell away, he remained. And perhaps that is the most powerful legacy of all. Not that he always succeeded, but that he never stopped trying.